Hi everyone! Today the challenge is to break through the 1400 level. Let's see if we can do it in this session. We are playing against King CB. We are playing with white, e4. We have a Sicilian defense. So we are going to play the Open Sicilian, exchanging the pawn on d4. This is a kind of weird move, because I don't think this move is useful in all the lines. Usually, you want to see this move. It would be a little bit early. I see. Okay, this move can be interesting, just fighting for this pin against the knight when it develops, maybe. Okay, we are going forward. We have this move, so we are going forward with the knight. Let's see. This I don't think is good right now. Wow, this is quite weird. This is a bit weird, I would say. He can go, for instance, here or even here and attack mate here or here, and this way, yeah, I would have to do something like this, which is not ideal. I can exchange knight for bishop, so this could be an idea. Not very fan of this move. It's a possibility, but I have invested another tempo on this knight, and now exchanging it. Maybe here, maybe developing this knight and going forward and try to counter this attack here. There is a good way to do that. We wouldn't have a check if it goes here. We don't have this check, so it's not ideal. I may go for this right now. Yeah, I think this is okay. Let's see then in the revision. Now we are going to exchange knight for bishop. No, he's moving the king. This is crazy. This is really bad for him. Really bad. Okay. Now we can we do this or not? Because he has a threat. I don't think we can do that. Yeah, but I think we are going to develop the bishop here or here and castle. Yeah, that's it. We develop the bishop. We are threatening to take this pawn, and if he targets this pawn, this checkmate, we can pair it like this. A bit weird, yeah. I like this. This is even more interesting. Yeah, this guy, but knows what he's doing. But I can defend like this. I defend here, and I'm attacking also a checkmate, so it's not going to work. Good try though, because he's targeting this knight twice, and my f2 pawn. But with this move, we are going to solve all the problems, because this knight can be taken, but we are defending. This is the important thing, defending here and also attacking. So it has to react to that, and no matter what, we are taking. We are taking, but we may take the the bishop now. We have this, but we can go here. Yeah, everything is defended and cozy. So now we are going to take this bishop. Is this really the good move? Because this bishop, so this knight could be targeted later. If I go here, I defend, and then he moves the knight. There is no squares available. So I think the move is really taking this one. Yeah, because we are targeting the rook. Yeah, I think it's much better. Now we take this pawn. Yeah, everything looks very, very good for me. We are threatening to give this check, for instance. Yeah, this check, and then pushing the pawn. Because after giving this check, the king has to go here, pushing the pawn. We can infiltrate with the queen here. It looks very, very dangerous, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Check. And then we can, it doesn't matter, we are going to push. It's very uncomfortable for the knight, doesn't have any good squares. And if it goes here, this is so passive. Oh my god. It's going forward. This is interesting. Yeah. Yeah, a good move. Yeah, actually. I have to keep an eye. Yeah, let's go here. Check. Let's go here. Yeah, going backwards. Yeah. It was a good move. He's a good player. Yeah, this is good because now we want to go here potentially. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah. If this knight moves, let's say here, we are going to castle and continue the attack. Yeah, we have to put our king to safety and then continue the attack. The position, once the knight, so the king, loses the privileges to castle, our pieces are more valuable than his. He's checking and threatening to take the bishop, so we have to go here. I think it's the better move, just to keep this bishop alive. He could potentially go here, but we have this move. I think this is just too much. Let's do it. Bam! We are on the queen, so he has to react to that. There are some tricks here, like taking here twice, checking. Yeah, a couple of tricks, but yeah, now we can take this. Yeah, we're winning a piece. Okay, this knight is under fire, but this, yeah, the bishop is under fire, and now we take the other knight. We can give this check again, but yeah, this knight, he has to decide what to take. We retreat and we won some material. This knight now is not attacked, this is defended. So sometimes you have to consolidate. Once you win material, you have just to consolidate the position. The good thing is this knight is combating this rook. This rook doesn't have any available square. The only square it has is going back, but the knight is there, attacking this square. So now it may be time for this knight to move. Yeah, but I don't want to. Let's play like this. Threatening a discovery. Oh no, this, yeah, like this. Threatening a discovery, like this kind of discovery, and targeting the rook, for instance. Check. Okay. Now we lost the castling privileges, that's for sure. This would be bad. This is relatively bad. Let's move here. Yeah, this is okay. Let's open the eyes of this rook, I think, because of this bishop. Queen could go there. This is a tricky position. Let's go here. Oh, I don't have time. I've been thinking too much. I'm playing too little. Yeah, if it takes this pawn, I'm taking this. I think it was a good. Ooh, this was a good maneuver. This and that, probably for checkmate. Let's see what he does. This rook is not playing, so this is a good asset. So that's why I'm reluctant to move the knight. This rook could be taken, but then, yeah. Let's see. Thing is, if the king takes the knight, we would have checkmate. So the knight is untouchable, and the king would have to move. I want to play something like this, for instance. Thing is, here is the queen can go here, targeting this rook, for instance. This case, you also have this kind of move. This is very weird looking move. Yeah. Should I give up the rook for the bishop? Is this a relatively good trade for me? I think so. Let's do this. Whoa. This is very bad for me. All of a sudden, I'm losing. Wow, guys, this is a very good player. I've been a little bit casual about this game, and now doesn't want to. Okay, now we are going here. Is he attacking this? This would be a blunder. This knight was too good. Now the position is tricky and I don't have time, so I have to focus and try to entice some mistakes. Maybe there, but I'm taking this pawn. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's go here. Yeah. Have more pieces. This is good. This is, for instance, this could be a tricky move. Something like this. Yeah. I could go here with the bishop, for instance. Try to attack the bishop with the king. Yeah. Of course, this pawn wants to move and liberate this rook. Go here, for instance. This rook wants to go here, for instance. Let's see what he does. He has 2 minutes. Yeah. I think this has been a poor game for both of us, but yeah, what can you do about it? Yup. Check. This knight is so good. My king were here, I would be very happy about my position, or even better here. Yeah, I would be so happy. Yeah, the king is not very well placed. We have this check. The king can go here or here. Yeah, I don't get anything. No. This knight jump is occupied by this or defended by this pawn. Thinking too much. Maybe he has something like this. I would play something like this if I were in his shoes. And then something like this. Let's see. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. What? Come on! Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Come on. He played very well. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we have our blunders, that's for sure. But there was a moment in the game. If we review it, till here, okay. It says go here instead. Go here. No. Bam. This is a bad move. Okay, so I should have challenged this bishop with mine. Something like this? Really? If you take, I take, and you go here. Okay. Interesting, at least. Okay, so let's go. These were misses. This was a miss. Okay, this is a good move. Good move. Okay, so I should have gone here and allowed this kind of check. Go here, yeah, enter like a crazy position, so I didn't want to and got into trouble. Here I'm still better. Yeah, this was a mistake. And where did I blunder? Here is acceptable. Here goes here, and I don't see this. I see this, but I didn't see this square, and this was the problem. Now I do this, and this is just too much. Yeah, this little more, I thought about it, because, okay, yeah, this, we limit the bishop and the king. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I do this. This was a huge blunder, and it's still manageable. Wow. So he was right. He didn't have too much here. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, these are three minor pieces against the queen. There is a lot of play. Yeah, white is still winning. So let's see if the next game is a little bit better. This was a lot of fireworks, but we didn't play very accurately. Now we are playing with black. We are going to play knight f6, and maybe, okay, wanted to play in a gambit style, but with this setup I'm not doing it. So we're developing the knight, supporting this knight, so this pawn is defended. Even if it takes, we retake, and this pawn and this square are protected, so we cannot push in the center with e4. This is very important, and cannot take this pawn for free either. This knight is combating this one. So now let's see what he wants to do. Okay, queen is out, and threatening to push in the center, castle queenside. And this is kind of tricky. Yeah, I think it's a good setup for him. Of course, I have the bishop pair. So if you have the bishop pair, it's important that your bishop that is unopposed, in this case the dark square bishop, is playing more than your light square bishop. So it's important to place the pawns on light squares. So in this, because of that, I'm willing to play like a fianchetto to win a tempo on the queen, but I don't know. It may be too slow. Let's play this. I want to castle on the same side as him. So let's play this. The knight and queen cannot occupy this square. So when I move the bishop, let's say here or here, it cannot. This pawn cannot be targeted. This is usually the case whenever the queen is here and you move this pawn. You have to be careful about these little moves. In this case, the queen is here, but yeah, this pawn is really sensitive. If the queen cannot go and defend on one of these squares and you move the bishop. So let's see now. I think for him, probably breaking in the center right now, or trying to castle queenside to be the plan. In this case, okay. Yeah, developing, trying to control this square, but I'm not really concerned about this square. Actually, I'm going to fianchetto my bishop here. I want this bishop to be protected but playing in a very big diagonal. this bishop is unopposed, and here it covers this these two. Whenever you play a pawn move, you create some empty spaces that cannot be protected by a pawn any longer. And this bishop is here around, controlling these squares, especially if you castle kingside. He castle queenside. Now that this square is protected, I think it's much more sensible to develop the bishop here with tempo. Cannot play this move because now we are 3 times. The bishop doesn't move like this. We are attacking 3 times, so this is good news for us. We could potentially develop the bishop like this, but it doesn't make much sense. We have to invest another 2 tempies. This bishop would be very constrained here, so I don't think this is a good plan. Knight is going to come here, most probably. What about developing the queen? Or let's see, if we exchange this knight, push in the center, it's a bit tricky. Or we can go for this pawn like this and also coordinate with the bishop, but I don't think this gets me anywhere. Like doing something like this. Yeah, okay, nice for you, it's defended. And now this pawn is guarding this diagonal as well, so I don't get much. Yeah, probably the queen here is better place, guarding this soft pawn. And yeah, we may want to break here if we have the opportunity to kick back the knight and place a strong central pawn. But here we are controlling this knight somehow. Not really. It's tricky. Yeah, let's move the queen here. I think the queen is better placed here. Control this pawn. And now we are going, okay, this is probably not the way to move, because we retreat and the knight is silly. It's silly. We retreat, you still cannot go for this break because your queen is no longer here, like supporting the break. He wants to move this pawn here. This is a very good break, but yeah, this was a silly move because he will have to return. So he invested 2 tempi in this maneuver, and I just retreated here, invested 1. Ooh, I don't see it. So now we are going to take with the knight, and once he take with the pawn. Where is this knight going? Not many squares. Okay. Remember that, okay, this is tricky. I don't mind having a, because if we move this pawn, this break could be very annoying, I would say. But if we prevent this break like this, our light square bishop would be silly. But now we do this. He's going to touch at this pawn. He could, but we are going to attack this knight. So let's see. If he does that, I probably go here. And here, is this truly something? And we castle. Yeah, let's play this. We are on the knight, so be careful. He may want to return and then take here. So we have to find a nice home for this queen, and I'm opting for going here. It's attacked, because then we can re-attack the knight, and if he's not careful, we'll have... What? No, the bishop is there. Actually, this is going to be game, I think. Check. Yeah. Good game. Let's see, game review. The last move was not very accurate. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how we did it. Okay, these are book moves. This wasn't a book move. Oh yeah. This. I'm taking the bishop for a knight exchange is not. This is okay. Here he recommends moving this pawn. So the other plan that we talked about. Okay. This wasn't good. Moving the other bishop. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So moving the bishop here. Check. After this, you move the bishop. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. We retreat. Take the... Wait a minute. Okay, taking with the pawn was better. This was better. Okay. Let's go. This was wrong. Okay. And was so this plan of moving back with the rook was a good plan by him, because we have to move, then he can take here, we would have castle, yeah, and go on with the game there. So nice game. He didn't find the good move here, but actually, yeah, white was a little bit better here. Yeah, interesting. Nice game. Guys, if you like the episode, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel.